I love stuff like this. I'm reusing this envelope, so I took off the postage label and it's got this written underneath it from where I bought Cardcaptor Sakura Volume 3 from eBay. I just think that that's cool.
Look at that butt!
I know!
Oh my god! Oh!
Oh! I'm going to show you my secret sketchbook. Here's my secret sketchbook. You can't look inside though. It's secret. It's more private than secret. I just like alliteration. It looks sad though, I should decorate it. I have this sketchbook that no one can look in so that I can practice and learn without any pressure, which is kind of silly because if I do something in my other sketchbook that I don't like, I can just not show it to anyone. But when I'm drawing in it, there's just a little bit of my brain that's like, you want to draw something that's worth showing to people, and that can stop me from pushing myself or sometimes from doing anything at all. So this sketchbook is private and I basically just copy things in it. I copy photos and I copy other drawings. Now obviously copying as a rip-off is bad. Don't copy work and then share it as your own. But copying other people's drawings can be a really good way to learn, because more than just looking really carefully at a drawing, drawing it yourself helps to like see what that person did, how they drew certain things, what it is about it that makes you think it's a successful drawing. It's not so that I can then go and draw like that person, but you take in all of that information from all of the drawings you learned from and then apply it to what you're doing in a way that is how you do things. It's kind of like reading a book and taking notes. It's useful to help the information stick, but you don't then publish your notes as though you wrote a book yourself. Copying can be a really good way to learn, and these drawings are just for learning. They're not for me being creative as such, so it's private. And then what I learn will filter through into my own work in my own way, and then I'll be better at sharing whatever it is that I'm trying to get across in a drawing. But this is just like notes, not like things that I made and then want to show off. I will show you one thing. This is my envelope of people. When I finish a magazine, I cut all the people out of it and I put them in the envelope. And then if I don't know what to draw, I can just randomly take out a person and draw them. And then once I've drawn them, I will put them in the recycling, because drawing the same photo over and over again would get kind of boring. Sorry. I feel like I say this all the time, but for the past few years my brain has just messed up. Like the pandemic hasn't helped, but it was before that. And I just got stuck. I feel like I was heading towards something with my art and like life in general. But then I just got to a fork in the path and went the wrong way, and I've just been trudging along without getting any closer to where I was headed, and my drawing hasn't improved in any of the ways I was hoping for by now. So this sketchbook is just me pushing myself to make a jump forward in improving. I want to level up. This is like my grind book. I hopefully won't always need a private sketchbook like this specifically. Honestly, I'm hoping it'll be like an intermittent thing, because there's always going to be times where I think I'm not good enough and I need to improve again, because that's just being a person. But I don't think it'll be a constant separate thing I need. I'll be able to just go back to having thoughts and working them out in my sketchbook and showing it off because I like to share things. But for now, I just need this extra push. I need some skills that I lost and some that I never had, so that I can do the drawings I wish I was doing. And I just need some privacy to achieve that, and that's like why I have the book. I'm hoping that when my brain opens up again, I'll have practiced enough that almost any idea I have, I'll just be like, cool, I'll get on with that. I want to take away the doubt that I could execute an idea and have the confidence in my ability to draw, and then the ideas and creativity will return with that release of like tension and stuff that comes with not believing in myself. I want to just get rid of at least some of the self-doubt. I just want to get somewhere. I felt so stuck for so long. I just want to put in this effort and feel better about myself. And you can't see the embarrassing note-taking stage because not everything needs to be posted online, but you'll get to see what comes out of it. And it's going to be good. I'm going to get there. Look at this fallen down tree. But then there's this piece here that just is growing again. Straight up. This is so pretty. I see mushrooms. Oh, it's muddy. Wow. There's more of this stuff as well. I wonder what that is. Oh wow, look at that. doing it anyway. It is what it is. I think I need a pointier brush. That wouldn't solve all of my paint problems, but I think it would be useful.